My goodness, Gloria Katz, though, is a woman we need to talk about because she is known for, well, several projects. Screenwriter for American Graffiti, but really she's the script doctor for Star Wars. She died this past week, 76 years old. And the only reason why I want to mention this is because she really is a hero. It was not known that the fourth draft of the script was revised at the last minute. And I believe we have a graphic, Jordan, of the comparison of the script. So this is on your screen, and this is just one example of how she came in and she kind of beefed up and tweaked George's script writing. It's kind of known that he wasn't the best writer of dialogue. Well, Gloria Katz came in. Yeah. Cue the prequels. But Gloria Katz comes in and kind of gives it more personality. And she was vital for creating this character of Princess Leia. Leia was a present female character, but it was Gloria Katz's vision to really push her to be a strong, independent, yet somewhat vulnerable character. And that's, of course, the create like that's maybe one of the first strong female leads we've ever seen in film. So it's cool to know that Gloria Katz had such a vital role in crafting that character. David, when you heard that she died and learning more about her involvement, what do you take away?
Well, she also gave us Howard the Duck.
Okay, yes, that's true.
So there's that.
Comedy gold right there.
We'll just leave that in the corner and try to forget about it. Actually, when this caught my attention on the news feed, it wasn't that it was the Star Wars that caught my attention. It was her Indiana Jones Temple of Doom writing credit that caught me, and then I went and looked her up and saw that she did the Star Wars. So not just this franchise, but other famous franchises too that it looks like she and George had a very close relationship, and it's a bummer to see another member of the Star Wars family pass away.
Yeah, keeping her in mind. May she rest easy. Jesse, anything you want to add about Kat's involvement with making Star Wars incredible?
Well, you mentioned, Episode 4, people always wonder, why did they start in the middle of the story? And it was, at that point, they could make this movie, and if it flopped, there'd be no questions. Like there was an actual ending to it. With that being said, you hear about how John Williams' music helped save it, and you hear about obviously Gloria's work helping save this film and everything. Imagine if neither one of those individuals touched that movie. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't be doing this podcast.
So glad they did, though.
And that's the thing is that I think it's important, and I really hope that. As influential as she was, that kind of like how I kind of look at Dave Filoni as George's protege. I hope that she had a protege, to kind of pass on her knowledge and working on films to somebody, to keep fresh blood, especially that way we can keep the Star Wars going, and even the proper humor and dialogue and everything. Mm-hmm. It's always hard to hear when somebody passes, that.
We're so often talking about what's the future of Star Wars and looking ahead, and sometimes we trip on the present. Mm-hmm. And it's important for us to know the past, where it all started from. And, this is Gloria Katz is not a name you hear often in the Star Wars conversation. Mm-mm. And it bums me out that it took her death for a lot of us to become more aware of her accomplishments and her contributions. But hopefully moving forward, we really do recognize the genius that she had. And if you have any thoughts, go ahead and take a look. If you do a quick Google search, we'll also try and put the link in the comment section down below after the show. You have to take a closer look at what she changed of the script. It's drastic, and it's, well, honestly, if you know what A New Hope is, that's what she did. That's what she did. She morphed the fourth revision of the script into that. So let us know down in the comments below.